He thought he was the perfect husband. For 15 years, Thabo Mabaso lifted his paralyzed wife from bed to wheelchair. Every morning, every night, he bathed her, fed her, sacrificed everything. His back broke. His savings vanished. His dreams died, but he never complained. The community called him a saint. His mother called him blessed. His younger brother, Bongani, helped him care for her, the only family member who stayed. Then one Tuesday, Thabo installed a hidden camera just to check on her safety while he worked, and he saw her stand up, walk, stretch, live. She'd been faking paralysis for 15 years, but when he kept watching, his brother arrived, and they kissed. Then he heard them talking about killing him, about his life insurance, about making it look like an accident. They'd been poisoning him for months. His heart problems, they caused them, and now they were planning the final dose. If you want to see how he escapes this death trap, subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This story will shock you. Let's continue. Johannesburg, Soweto Township, 5:30 a.m. The alarm screams. Thabo's hand slaps it silent. He's 50 years old, looks 60. His back protests the moment he sits up. 15 years of lifting will do that. He swallows 2 painkillers, ties his shoes, walks to her bedroom. Naledi's awake, always awake, waiting. "Morning, my love," she says softly, that small, helpless voice. He smiles, kneels beside the bed, slides one arm under her shoulders, one under her knees, lifts. His spine cracks like dry wood. She's 41, still beautiful, still the woman he married 16 years ago, before the accident, before the taxi hit them on that rainy night, before her spine shattered and his life became this. He carries her to the bathroom, sets her gently on the shower chair. "Thank you, baby," she whispers, touches his cheek. He kisses her forehead. Always. But as he walks out, his reflection catches in the mirror. Gray hair, sunken eyes, bent posture. He looks away, goes to make breakfast, because this is love, isn't it? A.M. A knock on the door. Thabo opens it. His younger brother stands there, grinning. "Bongani, you're early. Wanted to help before work. How's our girl?" Thabo steps aside. Bongani walks in, confident, handsome. Everything Thabo used to be. Naledi's in the living room. "Wheelchair by the window." "Morning, Naledi," Bongani calls out cheerfully. She smiles, shy, sweet. "Morning, Bongani, you're too good to us." "Family takes care of family," he says. Thabo watches them, grateful. When the accident happened, everyone disappeared. Friends, cousins, even their mother barely visited. But Bongani, he stayed, helped with groceries, drove Naledi to appointments, sat with her when Thabo worked late. "I don't know what I'd do without you," Thabo says. Bongani grips his shoulder. "You'll never have to find out, brother." They eat breakfast together, the 3 of them. Naledi laughs at Bongani's jokes. Thabo smiles, feels lighter, like maybe he's not alone in this. Bongani leaves for work, waves from his car. Thabo waves back. Doesn't see the way Bongani's eyes linger on Naledi in the rearview mirror. Doesn't see the way she watches him drive away. Thursday afternoon, Thabo's at the clinic, Soweto General Hospital. Dr. Molefe reviews his charts, frowns. "Your blood pressure is dangerously high. Your heart rate is irregular. I've just been tired lately. Thabo, you're 50. You've been a caregiver for 15 years. Your body's breaking down." Silence. "What do I do?" "Reduce stress, rest more, and take these." He scribbles a prescription. "Heart medication, twice daily. Don't skip doses." Thabo takes the paper, stares at it. "Doc, will I be okay?" Dr. Molfe's face softens. "If you take care of yourself?" "Yes. And if I don't?" The doctor doesn't answer, doesn't need to. Thabo drives home, stops at the pharmacy, gets the pills. Naledi's watching TV when he walks in. "Where were you, baby?" "Just errands." She doesn't press. He hides the pill bottle in the kitchen cabinet, doesn't want to worry her. That night, he takes the first dose. Feels dizzy within an hour, chalks it up to stress, doesn't know the pills have been waiting for him. Prepared, tampered, by the two people he trusts most. Saturday morning, Thabo's at a tech shop in Rosebank. I need a home security camera, he tells the clerk. Small, hidden, live feed to my phone. For security. My wife is disabled, home alone most days. I just want to make sure she's safe. The clerk nods. We have mini cameras, motion activated, Wi-Fi connected. Perfect. He buys 2, drives home. Naledi's napping. He installs one behind a plant on the bookshelf. Angle covers the living room, second one in the bedroom, hidden in a picture frame. Tests the app. Both feeds are clear. Naledi wakes up. Baby, you're home? Yeah, just got back. She doesn't notice anything different. He kisses her, lifts her to the living room, feels guilty, like he's spying, but he's not. He's just being careful, right? Monday morning. He goes to work. Construction site in Santon, manual labor. His back screams. Lunch break, he sits in his car, opens the camera app, just to check. The living room feed loads, Naledi's in her wheelchair, watching TV. He smiles. She's safe. He's about to close the app. Then she moves, shifts in her chair, and stands up. Thabo's phone nearly slips from his hand. She's standing, stretching her arms above her head, rolling her shoulders, walking to the kitchen. No wheelchair, no limp, no pain, just walking like she's done it every day of her life. His chest tightens. The world tilts. He rewinds the footage. Watches again. She stands, stretches, walks. She can walk, his wife, the woman he's lifted for 15 years, can walk. The phone shakes in his hand. He can't breathe. Thabo doesn't move. Sits in his car, staring at the screen. Naledi's in the kitchen now, making herself tea, standing at the counter, stirring, normal, like it's nothing. The doorbell rings. She walks to the door, opens it. Bongani. Hey, he says. Hey. She smiles, steps aside. He walks in. She closes the door. They stand in the hallway, talking. Thabo turns up the volume. The camera has audio. He's at work? Bongani asks. Yeah, won't be back until 6. Good, Bongani. Steps closer. Naledi doesn't step back. He touches her waist. She touches his chest. They kiss slow, familiar. Not the first time. Thabo's vision blurs. He rewinds. Watches again. His brother, his wife, kissing in his house, while he's working to pay for her medical equipment. His hands grip the steering wheel, knuckles white. On screen. They pull apart. Walk to the couch, sit. She's on his lap now, laughing. Bongani kisses her neck. She tilts her head back. We need to be careful, she whispers. We have been. I know. But he's been watching me more lately. Paranoid? Maybe. He won't find out. He's too trusting, she laughs. That's what I love about him. Bongani grins. You don't love him. I did, once. And now. She looks at him, serious. Now I'm just waiting. For you to finish what we started. Silence. Thabo's heart stops. Finish what? Bongani nods. Soon. How soon? His pills. Another month. Maybe less. Naledi's face. She doesn't flinch. And the insurance? 2 million. Split it 50-50. 50-50. She raises an eyebrow. He laughs. Fine, 60-40. You did the hard part. 15 years of the hard part. They kiss again. Thabo's phone slips, falls, he catches it, hands shaking, rewinds. His pills. Another month, the insurance. 2 million. They're talking about killing him. His wife, his brother are planning to murder him. Thabo drives no destination. Just away, parks in an empty lot. Pulls out his pill bottle, the heart medication Dr. Molefe prescribed. He opens it, pours pills into his palm, stares. They're capsules. Red and white, he picks one up, looks closely. The seam where the two halves meet, it's loose. He twists it, it opens. The powder inside. It's white, but there are dark specks, tiny, almost invisible unless you're looking. His stomach drops. He opens another capsule. Same thing. Dark specks mixed in, another. All of them, he thinks back. The chest pain started 2 months ago, right after Bongani helped organize his medications. Let me set up a pill organizer for you, brother. Make it easier. Thabo had been grateful, didn't question, didn't check. Bongani filled the organizer every week. Thabo just swallowed them, trusting, stupid. His hands shake. They've been poisoning him slowly, making it look natural. Heart problems, stress, age, no. Murder disguised as care. He throws the bottle across the car. Pills scatter everywhere. He sits, breathing hard. His phone buzzes. Naledi, baby, when are you coming home? I miss you. He stares at the message. The woman who just kissed his brother. The woman planning his death, asking when he'll be home. He doesn't reply. Opens his contacts. Scrolls to Saifo Mabaso, cousin. Private investigator, the only family member he trusts. He calls. Thabo. Long time, man. Saifo, I need your help. What's wrong? Thebo's voice cracks. They're trying to kill me. That night, Thabo tells Naledi he's visiting his mother. Okay, baby. Don't be late. I won't. He drives to Saifo's office. Melville, small building. Second floor, Saifo's waiting. Door open. Come in. Thabo sits. Pulls out his phone. Watch this. He plays the footage. Naledi standing, walking. Saifo's eyes widen. She's been faking for 15 years. Jesus. Keep watching. Bongani arrives. They kiss. Saifo's jaw tightens. Then the conversation. His pills. Another month. 2 million. The video ends. Silence. Saifo leans back. They're planning to murder you. Yes. And frame it as natural causes. Yes. Saifo looks at his cousin. Why come to me? Why not the police? Because I don't just want them arrested. What do you want? Thabo's eyes are cold. I want them to think they've won. I want them to celebrate. I want them to feel safe. And then I want them destroyed. Saifo studies him, then nods. Okay, here's what we do. He pulls out a notepad. First, stop taking those pills. Immediately. Done. Second, keep pretending. Act normal. Don't let them know you know. I can do that. Third, we gather evidence. Video, audio, medical tests proving poison. How long? 2 weeks. Maybe 3. And then? Then we set the trap. Thabo leans forward. What kind of trap? Saifo grins. The kind they'll never see coming. They shake hands. Thabo drives home. Naledi's in her wheelchair, smiling. How's your mother? Good. She sends her love. That's nice. He lifts her to bed, tucks her in, kisses her. Forehead. I love you, she says. He looks at her, the woman he gave 15 years. To the woman planning his murder, I love you too, he says, and walks. Out, closes the door, his face empty, because the man who walked into that room, he's already dead. The man who walked out, he's something else, something they should fear. How will Thabo escape this death trap? Day 1 of the counterplan. Thabo wakes up, doesn't take the pills, pours them down the sink instead, but at breakfast he clutches his chest. Ow. Naledi looks up. Baby, you okay? He forces a wince. Yeah, just the chest pain again. Yeah, just the chest pain again. Did you take your medication? This morning. Right on schedule, she nods. Concerned face. Perfect performance. Maybe you should see Dr. Molefe again. I will. Next week, she wheels closer. Touches his hand. I worry about you. He looks at her, those eyes. So convincing, I know, but I'm strong. I'll be fine, she smiles. You're always strong. For me, he kisses her hand, tastes lies. Later that day, Bongani stops by. Brother, you don't look good. Thabo shrugs. Weak smile. Just tired. The medication helping? I think so. Takes time, Bongani nods. Glances at Naledi. She gives him the smallest smile. Thabo catches it, says nothing. That night, alone in the bathroom, he stares at himself, his colors already better. The dizziness is fading. He was being poisoned, and now he's not, and they have no idea. He smiles, cold, empty. Let's see how this game ends. Wednesday. Morning doorbell rings. Naledi's alone. She walks to answer it. A man in an electrician uniform stands there. Morning, ma'am. Escom sent me. Routine inspection. Oh, okay, won't take long. Just checking the meters and outlets? Sure, come in. Saifo walks through the house. Tool bag in hand, he inspects outlets, installs micro cameras behind wall plates, audio bugs in light fixtures. She's in the living room. Doesn't see. 20 minutes later, he's done. All good, Mom. Have a blessed day. Thank you. He leaves, gets in his van, drives 3 blocks, calls Thabo. It's done. Full coverage. Audio and video. How many devices? 6 cameras. 8 microphones. Every room. Can they detect them? Not unless they tear the walls apart. Good. Thabo, what are you planning? You'll see. He hangs up. Sifo stares at the phone. His cousin's voice. It's different, colder, harder. Whatever they did to him. They broke something. And what's left? It's dangerous. Thursday evening. Baby, I have to go to Durban. Work emergency. 2 days. Naledi's face. Brief flash of excitement. Then concern. 2 days? Will you be okay? I'll be fine. Bongani can check on you. Okay, be safe. He kisses her. I will. He drives away, parks 2 blocks over, opens the surveillance app, watches 10 minutes after he leaves. Naledi stands up, walks to her phone, calls Bongani. He's gone. Durban, 2 days. Perfect. I'm coming over. She hangs up. Showers, standing, puts on makeup. A nice dress. 30 minutes later, Bongani arrives. They don't even make it to the couch, kissing in the hallway. Thabo watches. Face blank. Afterwards, they sit on the bed. Bongani lights a cigarette. How much longer? Naledi asks. The pills are working. His heart rate's irregular. Blood pressure's spiking. How do you know? I checked his medical file. Called the clinic, pretended to be him. Smart. Another 3 weeks. Month tops. And then he has a heart attack. We called the ambulance. Too late. Natural causes. The insurance? I already checked. 2 million. Pays out within 30 days. Naledi smiles. And then you're free. And rich. We're rich. He looks at her. Right, we. She kisses him. I can't wait to leave this place. This wheelchair. This fucking performance. You deserve an Oscar. 15 years of practice. They laugh. Thabo's knuckles are white. Bongani exhales smoke. Did you ever love him? Naledi pauses. Once, maybe, at the beginning. What changed? He changed. After the accident, he became obsessed, like I was his purpose, his mission. And you hated that? I hated being his project, his way to feel noble. So you started faking recovery. She nods. The doctor said I could walk again after 2 years. But by then, I realized something. What? Being disabled was easier than being his wife. Bongani laughs. Jesus, I'm serious. He did everything. I did nothing. I got sympathy, money, attention. Why would I give that up? And me? She smiles. You were a bonus. Someone who wanted me, not a patient. He kisses her. When this is over, he says, we're going to Cape Town. New life. No one knows us there. What about your mother? What about her? She'll ask questions. Let her. We'll be gone. Naledi nods. They lie. Down content planning their future on Thabo's grave. Thabo closes the app, sits in darkness. 3 weeks, he whispers. You have 3 weeks. So, Dudi, Friday morning, Thabo. Meet Sifo at a private clinic. We need your blood. Why? To prove poisoning. If there's arsenic or other toxins, it'll show up. Thabo rolls up his sleeve. The nurse draws 3 vials. Results. In 48 hours, she says. Thabo hands Sifo the pill. Bottle. Test these 2. Already planned on it. Saturday. Evening, Sifo calls. Results are in. And? Your blood shows elevated levels of arsenic, consistent with chronic low-dose poisoning. Thabo closes his eyes. The pills, laced with arsenic trioxide, enough to cause heart failure within weeks. Can we prove it came from them? The pills have Bongani's fingerprints. He wasn't careful. What else? I traced the arsenic purchase. Bongani bought it online 6 months ago. Shipped to a P.O. box under a fake name. But the payment? His credit card. He's an idiot. Payment? His credit card. He's an idiot. He thought he was the perfect husband. For 15 years, Thabo Mabaso lifted his paralyzed wife from bed to wheelchair. Every morning, every night, he bathed her, fed her, sacrificed everything. His back broke. His savings vanished. His dreams died, but he never complained. The community called him a saint. His mother called him blessed. His younger brother, Bongani, helped him care for her, the only family member who stayed. Then one Tuesday, Thabo installed a hidden camera just to check on her safety while he worked, and he saw her stand up, walk, stretch, live. She'd been faking paralysis for 15 years. But when he kept watching, his brother arrived and they kissed. Then he heard them talking about killing him, about his life insurance. He's arrogant, thought he'd never get caught. He's right. He won't. What do you mean? I'm not going to the police yet. Thabo, not yet. Sifo sighs. What's the plan? You'll see soon. He hangs up, looks at the lab report. Diagnosis, acute arsenic poisoning. Prognosis, fatal if exposure continues. He folds the paper, puts it in a safe box. Evidence for later, Monday afternoon. Sifo's following Naledi. Thabo's at work. Bongani's at work. She takes an Uber to Santon City, walks into a coffee shop, sits at a corner table. 10 minutes later, a man joins her. Tall, well-dressed, younger than Bongani. They kiss, not a friendly kiss, a lover's kiss. Sifo takes photos. They talk for an hour, holding hands. The man pays. They leave together, go to a hotel. Santon Towers, check-in. Sifo waits outside. 2 hours later, they come out. She's glowing. He kisses her goodbye. Drives off in a Mercedes. Sifo runs the plates. Owner, Siabonga Ndlovu. Age 34. Occupation, investment banker. He calls Thabo. We have a problem. What now? She has another boyfriend. Silence. Explain. Sifo sends the photos. Thabo stares at them. Naledi, kissing another man, laughing. Happy. Who is he? Siabonga Ndlovu, rich, single. No idea about you or Bongani. Does Bongani know about him? Doesn't seem like it. Thabo laughs, dark, bitter. She's playing all of us. Looks like it. Find out more. How long? How serious? On it. Sifo digs deeper. Phone records show she's been seeing Siabonga for 8 months. Texts recovered. Naledi, I can't wait to be free. Siabonga, soon, baby. Once everything's settled, Naledi. He doesn't suspect a thing. Siabonga, good. Keep it that way. Bongani, she's planning to take the insurance. Money disappear with Siabonga leave. Bongani with nothing. Sifo shows Thabo the messages. She's going to betray Bongani too. Thabo nods. Good. Good? Let them destroy each other. You're not going to tell him. Why would I? Let him find out the hard way. Sifo stares at his cousin. You've changed. They changed me. Flashback 20 years ago. Thabo and Bongani, brothers. Close, but different. Thabo, responsible, hard-working. Favored by family, Bongani. Charming, reckless, always in his brother's shadow. Their father's taxi business. I'm giving it to Thabo, the old man said. He's ready. Bongani's face fell. What about me? You're not ready, boy. Maybe one day. That day never came. Their father died. Thabo inherited everything. Bongani got nothing. Flashback. 15 years ago. Thabo's wedding. Bongani was best man. He smiled. Gave a speech, hugged his brother, but when he saw Naledi in her dress, something twisted inside. She was beautiful, confident, alive, and she chose. Thabo, always Thabo. Flashback 14 years ago. The accident. Thabo called. Bongani from the hospital. She's paralyzed. They don't know if she'll ever walk again. Bongani came, supportive, helpful, but inside, he saw opportunity. Thabo was broken, vulnerable. Naledi was trapped, dependent. Flashback 10. Years ago, Bongani started helping regularly. Spent time alone with Naledi. She was frustrated, angry, bitter. He treats me like a child, she complained. He's just trying to help, Bongani said. I hate it. I hate this chair. I hate this life. You deserve better, she looked at him. Do I? He moved closer. Yes, they kissed. It started there. Not love, revenge on Thabo, on life, on everything. Back to present. Thabo watches the old photos, him and Bongani as kids, smiling brothers. He burns them one by one. You wanted what I had, he whispers. So you took it. Now I'll take everything from you. Wednesday afternoon, Thabo's back at Soweto General Dr. Molefi's office. Thabo, how are the pills working? They're not pills. They're poison. The doctor's face freezes. What? Thabo pulls out the lab report. Slides it across the desk. Dr. Molefe reads. His face goes pale. Arsenic, my wife and brother. They've been poisoning me, planning to make it look like heart failure. Thabo, we need to call the police. No. What? I need your help with something else. What? I need to die. Silence. You want me to help you commit suicide? No, I want you to help me fake my death. Dr. Molefe leans back. Explain. They're waiting for me to die naturally. If I go to the police now, they'll deny everything. Lawyer up, maybe get away with it. So I let them think they've won. I die, they celebrate, claim the insurance. And then I come back with evidence, with witnesses, and I destroy them. Dr. Molefe stares. You want me to falsify a death certificate? Yes, that's illegal. So is murder. I could lose my license. They tried to kill me. For money, please. The doctor's quiet, looks at the lab report again, at the arsenic levels. What do you need from me? The bow exhales. I'll collapse at home. Naledi will call an ambulance. You'll be the attending doctor. And? You pronounce me dead. Heart attack. Natural causes. And the body. I'll be in the morgue for 12 hours. Then you'll release me. What about the death certificate? You file it. Official record. They'd been poisoning him for months. His heart problems. They caused them, and now they were planning the final dose. If you want to see how he escapes this death trap, subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This story will shock you. Let's continue. This story will shock you. Let's continue. And when you come back to life, you say there was a clerical error, mistaken identity. Rare, but it happens. Dr. Molefe shakes his head. This is insane. But will you do it? Long silence. If I do this, you promise you'll use it to put them in prison? I swear. When? 2 weeks. Okay. They shake hands. Thank you, doctor. Don't thank me yet. If this goes wrong, we both go to jail. It won't go wrong. Thabo leaves. Dr. Molefe sits alone, staring at the arsenic report. What have I agreed to? Saturday morning. Thabo's making breakfast. Naledi's in her wheelchair. Bongani's over. Helping. Thabo reaches for a pan. Stumbles, catches himself on the counter. Brother? You okay? Yeah, just dizzy. He tries again. His hand shakes. The pan falls, clatters. Thabo. Naledi wheels over. Concerned face. I'm fine. His knees buckle. He collapses. Bongani rushes over. Catches him. Brother! Brother! Thabo's eyes flutter. I just need to sit. Did they help him to the couch? Naledi's face. Perfect worry. Baby, this isn't normal. We need to take you to the hospital. No hospitals. I just need rest. Thabo, please. She exchanges a look with Bongani. Thabo sees it. Okay, she says softly. Rest. We'll watch you. Thabo lies down. Thank you. They cover him with a blanket. Turn off the lights. Walk to the kitchen. Whisper. The cameras catch everything. It's happening. Bongani says, faster than we thought. The dose is working. How much longer? Days, maybe a week. Naledi nods. And then? Then we're free. They don't see Thabo's eyes open, watching, listening, his face. Emotionless. Days, he mouths. You have days. Bongani increases the arsenic dose, not knowing Thabo stopped taking pills. Thabo watches him tamper with the pill bottle via hidden camera. Evidence secured. Naledi starts shopping online for funeral clothes, black dresses, mourning attire. Thabo sees the browser history. She's preparing for his death. Bongani contacts the insurance company. Just checking the payout process. My brother's been very ill. They explain 30 days after death certificate filed. He's counting the money. Naledi meets Siabonga, the banker boyfriend. It's almost over. Another week. And then we leave? Yes, Cape Town, new life. What about Bongani? She smiles. He'll figure it out. She's planning to betray him too. Thabo meets Sifa one final time before the event. Everything ready? Yes, cameras recording. Evidence secured, Dr. Molefe briefed. And after? After you die, I'll watch them. Document everything. Good. Thabo, are you sure about this? I've never been more sure of anything. The trap is set. Friday evening, dinner table, Thabo, Naledi, Bongani. This chicken is great, Bongani says. Thabo nods. Thanks. He reaches for water. His hand trembles. The glass slips, shatters on the floor. Thabo! Nalidi's voice. He clutches his chest. Can't breathe. Thabo! He falls from the chair, hits the ground, convulses, eyes roll back, foam at the mouth, hidden capsule he bit down on. Call an ambulance! Bongani shouts. Naledi grabs her phone, but her hands, they're steady, her face calm. She dials. Yes, hello, my husband. He's having a heart attack. Please hurry. She gives the address. Hangs. Up looks at Bongani. He nods. They wait. 10 minutes. Sirens, paramedics. Rush in. Check Thebo's pulse. No heartbeat. Starting. CPR. They work on him. Naledi stands back, watching. Bongani holds her. It'll be okay. She doesn't cry. The ambulance takes Thabo. They follow in Bongani's car. At the hospital, Dr. Molefe meets them. I'm sorry. We did everything we could. What happened? Naledi asks. Massive heart attack. His heart just stopped. Is he? Yes, I'm very sorry for your loss. Naledi covers her face, sobs, perfect performance. Bongani holds her. We're here. We'll get through this. Dr. Molefe hands her papers. You'll need to sign these. For the death certificate. She signs, doesn't even read them. Can I see him? Of course. They take her to the morgue. Thabo's on a table. Sheet over him, she looks, his face peaceful still. She touches his hand, cold. I'm sorry, she whispers, but her eyes. They're dry. She turns, walks out. Bongani's waiting. You okay? Yeah, let's go home. They drive away. In the morgue, under the sheet. Debo's eyes open. Dr. Molefe stands nearby. They're gone. Debo sits up. Good. You're insane. Maybe. How long do I keep you here? 12 hours. Then release me through the back. And then I watch them bury me. Funeral arrangements made. Closed casket. Body too damaged. Naledi plays grieving widow perfectly. Community offers condolences. Bongani plays supportive brother. Rifo, Thabo's cousin, films everything secretly. The funeral. Grace Covenant Church. Pastor Jabu gives eulogy. A man who gave everything for love. Naledi cries in front row. Bongani beside her. Solemn face. Thabo watches from Sifo's car outside. Tinted windows. Sees his own coffin lowered into the ground. Empty that night. After funeral. Naledi and Bongani alone at the house. She stands up, walks to the wine cabinet. We did it. Bongani grins. We really did. They pour champagne, toast. To freedom, she says. To 2 million rand, he adds. They laugh, kiss. Sifo's cameras catch everything. Naledi files insurance claim the next day. Or 2,000 life insurance. Beneficiary, Naledi Mabaso. She smiles, filling out forms. How long until payout? She asks the agent. 30 days. Pending investigation. Investigation. Standard procedure. Just a formality. She nods. Okay. Leaves office. Calls Bongani. They're investigating. Relax. It's normal. Heart attacks happen. Okay, I want this over. Me too, baby. Me too. Week later. Investigation ongoing. Insurance investigator visits Dr. Molefe. Can you confirm cause of death? Yes, heart attack. Natural causes. Any signs of foul play? None. His medical history supports it. High blood pressure, stress, caregiver burnout. Thank you, doctor. The investigator leaves. Naledi gets a call. Claim approved. Payout in 7 days. She screams in joy. Calls Bongani. We got it! Yes, I'm coming over. They celebrate. Don't know who's watching. Bongani expects the money to be split. Naledi says, let's wait for the transfer first. Why? Just safer. He's suspicious but agrees. She secretly texts Siabonga, banker boyfriend. Money comes in 7 days. Then we leave. Can't wait, baby. Bongani finds a text on Naledi's phone. She left it unlocked. From Siabonga, love you. Who's Siabonga? She freezes. An old friend. An old friend who says, love you? It's not what you think. Don't lie to me. He grabs her phone, scrolls, months of messages, pictures, plans, promises. You're leaving me. Bongani, after everything we did? She backs away. I was going to tell you, liar. He throws the phone. You were going to take the money and disappear. No! Yes! She sees his face, rage, betrayal. Bongani, please! We can work this out. Get out. What? Get out of my sight. She runs, leaves the house. Bongani sits, head in hands. I killed my brother for you, and you were going to leave me. Sifo shows Thabo the footage. They're turning on each other. Thabo smiles. Perfect. What now? Now we wait for the money to transfer, and then I rise from the dead. Insurance money transfers R2,000,000, Naledi's bank account. She checks her phone. Balance R2,000,000 dirt. She stares. Tears of joy. Call Shabonga. I have it. Let's leave tonight. Where? Cape Town. I'll book tickets. See you soon. She packs. Doesn't tell Bongani. Doesn't say goodbye. Just leaves Naledi at Tambo Airport. Cape Town flight boards in 1 hour. She's at a cafe, sipping wine, waiting for Shabonga. Police officers approach. Naledi Mabaso? Yes? You're under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder and insurance fraud. What? Handcuffs. She screams. This is a mistake. They drag her away. Shabonga watches from a distance, turns, walks away, deletes her number. Bongani at home. Police knock. Bongani Mabaso? Yes? You're under arrest for conspiracy to commit murder. His face goes white. I didn't. You have the right to remain silent. Handcuffs. He doesn't resist. Just stares. How did you know? Police station. Interrogation room. Naledi and Bongani in separate rooms. They're shown the evidence. Video of them walking, kissing, planning. Audio of murder plot. Medical proof of arsenic poisoning. Financial records. Naledi breaks first. It was Bongani. He poisoned Thabo. I didn't know. In the other room, Bongani. She seduced me. It was her plan. I just helped. Both blaming each other. Both guilty. Detective shows them one more thing. We have something else. Plays video. Naledi and Bongani celebrating after the funeral. Champagne. Laughter. To freedom. To 2 million rand. The detectives watch their faces fall. You celebrated his death. Silence. Anything else to say? Nothing. They're processed. Fingerprints, mugshots, bail denied, flight risk. They're led to holding cells, separate. Naledi sits alone. Head in hands. Bongani sits alone, staring at nothing. Both realizing they lost. Next day, courthouse. Naledi and Bongani brought in for arraignment. They sit in the holding area, waiting. The door opens. A man walks in. They look up, freeze. It's Thabo, alive, walking, healthy. Naledi's mouth opens. No sound. Bongani's face, pure horror. You're dead. Thabo smiles. No, but you wish I was. Courtroom. Thabo takes the stand. Under oath. Tells everything. The poisoning, the cameras, the fake death. Jury listens, horrified. Defense tries. This is entrapment. Judge, the defendant's attempted murder. Mr. Mabaso defended himself. Evidence presented, videos, audio, medical records. Arsenic purchase. Overwhelming. Naledi's lawyer tries to make a deal. My client was coerced by Bongani Mabaso. Prosecutor shows video of her with Siabonga. She had an escape plan. With another man. Using the insurance money. Lawyer has nothing. Naledi stares at the table. Lawyer has nothing. Naledi stares at the table. Bongani's lawyer. My client was manipulated by Naledi. Prosecutor shows Bongani buying arsenic. Bongani tampering with pills on camera. He was the executor. She was the planner. Both are guilty. Verdict day. Judge reads, Naledi Mabaso, guilty. Conspiracy to commit murder. Insurance fraud. 20 years. Bongani Mabaso, guilty. Conspiracy to commit murder. Attempted murder. 25 years. Gavel. They're led away. Naledi screams, Thabo. Please. He doesn't look. Bongani says nothing. Just walks, broken outside courthouse. Media everywhere. Mr. Mabaso, how do you feel? Thabo stops. Looks at the cameras. I gave 15 years to a lie. I almost gave my life, but I survived. And now? They'll spend the next 20 years thinking about what they lost. He walks away. Into the crowd, disappears too. Weeks after the trial, Thabo stands outside his mother's. Oh, Soweto, the place he grew up. He hasn't been here since he died. He knocks. Lindiwe opens the door. Her face goes pale. Mama, she steps aside. He walks in. They sit in the living room. Silence. I thought you were dead, she finally says. You hoped I was. What? No. When did you know, Mama? She looks away. Know what? That Naledi could walk. Her hands tremble. Don't lie to me. His voice cracks the air. She flinches. Tears fall. 2 years ago, she whispers. Thabo's jaw tightens. 2 years. I came to visit. You weren't home. I walked in. She was standing in the kitchen, making tea, and you said nothing. She begged me not to tell you. Said she was scared. Said you'd leave her, so you chose her over me. I chose the family. If people knew she was faking, the shame. The shame? The Bostans. She was poisoning me, Mama. She and Bongani were trying to kill me. Lindiwe covers her face. I didn't know about that. I swear. But you knew about the lie. And you let me keep breaking my back for her. I thought if I told you, you'd divorce her. People would talk. The church, people, reputation. He shakes his head. That's all you ever cared about. Thabo, please, I came here to tell you something. She looks up. I forgive you. Her face, hope. But I'll never speak to you again. Hope dies. Thabo, you chose shame over truth. Image over your son. I'm your mother. No, a mother protects her child. You protected a lie. He walks to the door. Thabo, wait! He doesn't. Walks out. She stands in the doorway, watching him leave. I'm sorry. She screams. He doesn't turn back. Gets in his car. Drives away. Lindiwe stands alone. Collapses to her knees, crying, but Thabo's gone and he's not coming back. 3 months later, Sun City Prison. Women's facility. Thabo sits in the visiting room. Glass partition. Phone on the wall. Naledi is brought in. Orange jumpsuit, no makeup. Hair short, she looks small. She sits, picks up the phone. He does the same. They stare at each other. You came, she says. I did. Why? I needed to see you. When last time, her lip trembles. Thabo, I'm so sorry. I know. I was scared, lost. I made terrible choices. You tried to kill me. Silence. I didn't want you dead. I wanted to be free. You were free. The doctors cleared you 10 years ago, but you needed me to be broken. He leans forward. What? You needed me to be helpless. It gave you purpose, made you the hero. So you blamed me for loving you? You didn't love me. You loved saving me, and that justifies poisoning me? She looks down. No, nothing justifies that. Then why? Because I was trapped in a role I couldn't escape, and the only way out was your death. Thabo stares. You could have just left. And go where? Do what? I had no job. No skills. 15 years of pretending. Who would want me? So you stayed. And planned my murder. She nods. Tears fall. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I know I don't deserve it. You're right. You don't. Then why are you here? He leans back. To tell you something. What? I don't hate you. She looks up. You don't? No, I pity you. Her face crumbles. You threw away 15 years of real love. For comfort. For money. For a fantasy with men who didn't even stay. Thabo, you'll be in here for 20 years. And every day you'll remember what you had. And what you destroyed. Please, goodbye, Naledi. He hangs up the phone, stands. She's crying now, mouthing words through the glass. I loved you. I did. I'm sorry. He doesn't look back. Walks out, she's left alone, face pressed against the glass, screaming silently. A guard pulls her away. She collapses, and for the first time in 15 years, her tears are real. 6 months later, Thabo's new apartment, Durban, small, clean. His letter arrives. Sender, Bongani Mabaso, Lukop Prison. He stares at it, almost throws it away, but opens it. Dear Thabo, I know you'll probably tear this up. I don't blame you. I just need you to know. I'm sorry. I was jealous. All our lives you were the golden child. I was the screw-up. Dad gave you the business, the respect, everything. And when you married Naledi, I wanted what you had. Not just her, your life, your purpose, your worth. So when she was broken and you were devoted, I saw a chance to take something from you. A chance to take something from you. To matter. I know that's sick. I know it's evil, but I need you to understand. I didn't start out wanting you dead. That was her idea. I just went along with it because I was already too deep, and because part of me still hated you. I'm sorry, brother. I'll spend 25 years thinking about what I did. I hope one day you can forgive me. I know I never will. Bongani Thabo finishes reading, sits in silence, then walks to the kitchen, turns on the stove, holds the letter over the flame, watches it burn, doesn't cry, doesn't feel anything, just watches the paper turn to ash when it's gone. He washes his hands, looks out the window, the ocean, waves, horizon. "I don't forgive you," he says to the empty room, "but I'm not carrying you anymore." He closes the window and moves on. 9 months after the trial, Thabo's life in Durban, he works at a furniture shop, building tables, chairs, cabinets, honest work, hands-on, creative. His back doesn't hurt anymore. He rents a small flat near the beach. 1 bedroom, enough mornings. He runs along the shore, breathes salt air, feels alive. Afternoons, he works, sands wood, polishes, builds. Evenings, he cooks for himself. Simple meals. Tastes his own food. No one to lift, no one to serve, no one to save, just himself. At first it felt empty, like something was missing, but slowly he realizes nothing's missing. He was just full of the wrong things. One Saturday he's at a cafe, reading, coffee, quiet. A woman sits nearby. Late 40s, kind face. "Is this seat taken?" "No, go ahead," she sits. Orders tea. They don't talk, but it's comfortable. After a while she glances at his book, Viktor Frankl. Man's Search for Meaning. He looks up. "You've read it?" "Twice. Changed my life." "Mine too," she smiles. "I'm Thandiwe Thabo." They shake hands, talk for an hour, about books, life, healing, not about the past, just the present. When she leaves, she says, "Maybe I'll see you here again, maybe." She walks away. Thabo watches, feels something. Not love, not yet, but possibility, and that's enough. 1 year after the trial, Thabo sits on his balcony, sunset over the Indian Ocean, journal open on his lap. He writes, "I gave 15 years to a lie. I almost gave my life, but I didn't. I survived. Not because I was strong, because I chose truth over comfort. I learned something. Love without honesty is prison for both people. She was trapped by her lie. I was trapped by my need to be needed. We destroyed each other, not with hate, with need. I don't know if I'll ever love again. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. But if I do, I'll love someone who stands on their own. Someone who doesn't need saving. Someone who chooses me, not because I'm useful, but because I'm enough, just as I am. I'm 51 years old. I have no family, no wife, no legacy, but I have myself, and that's more than I had before. I forgive myself for being blind, for ignoring the signs, for needing to be the hero. I release them to Lady Bongani, Mama, not because they deserve it, but because I do. I deserve peace, and I finally have it." He closes the journal, sets it aside, breathes. The waves crash below. Seagulls call. The sun dips below the horizon. And Thabo Mabaso? He smiles, not because he's happy, but because he's free. And that's enough. 2 years later, Durban, Saturday morning, Thabo's furniture shop. He's teaching a young apprentice how to sand a tabletop. Slow, steady, feel the grain. The kid nods. Tries again. Better. Good. You're learning. The bell above the door chimes. Thandiwe walks in, smiling, ready for lunch. Thabo looks up, grins. "Give me 5 minutes. Take your time." She browses the shop, touches a cabinet he built. "This is beautiful, thanks. Sold it yesterday." "You're talented." "I'm learning," he finishes with the apprentice. Washes his hands. They walk out together, stroll along the beachfront, holding hands, not lovers. Not yet, but close, comfortable. "I'm proud of you," she says. "For what?" "For building a life. After everything." He nods. "It wasn't easy, but you did it." "I did." They sit on a bench, watch the waves. "Do you ever think about them?" she asks. "Sometimes." "Do you regret anything?" He's quiet. "I regret staying as long as I did. But I don't regret leaving." She squeezes his hand. "You deserved better." "I know, now." They sit in silence. A child runs past, laughing, chasing a dog. Thabo watches, smiles. "You ever think about starting over?" Thandiwe asks. "Completely. New family, new everything. Maybe one day, but not yet." "Not yet," she nods. "I understand." They stand. Keep walking. The sun is high. The air is warm. Thabo feels light, not because he's forgotten, but because he's forgiven himself for loving wrong, for staying too long, for being human. He stops, looks out at the ocean. Thandiwe stands beside him. You okay? He nods. Yeah, I am. She smiles. They turn. Walk back toward the city, toward life, toward the future, uncertain but open, and for Thabo Mabaso. That's more than enough. Thabo and Thandiwe walking away, camera pulls back, the beach. The ocean, the horizon, wide, endless, free, Naledi Mabaso. 20 years in Sun City. Prison Bongani Mabaso, 25 years in Liukop. Prison. Thabo Mabaso rebuilt his life. He never remarried, but he learned to love again, starting with himself. They say love means sacrifice, but I learned something. Real love doesn't ask you to die for it. Real love lets you live. The end. Love lets you live. The end.